Good afternoon, and how is everybody going? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. This is Sharon from Mind Healing and Harmony. Welcome to my channel and welcome to everything that I have to offer. I really hope it helps you out because I'm here for you and I really want to be able to help people with their lives and move forward. I'm just going to put my sunnies on because the sun's just decided to come out. So what are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about the art of allowing. Now this one's a really hard one for most of us, including myself at times. It's something I really try to work on, and right now it's quite relevant to what's going on in the world because lots of different people have different opinions about whether people should have a jab or not, or what the really is going on with all these other things that are happening in the world, with illnesses, etc. So the hardest thing I think is sometimes when we're doing this with the art of allowing is to always know that not everybody's perception is the same as ours. And that's really difficult sometimes, especially if you're a righteous human, which I have been and are at times, because after all, I'm only human as well. But being right is not always the answer in life. Being able to understand other people's perceptions and to understand where they've come from, etc., also come into line when you're talking to somebody about a certain issue or something that's quite relevant to you and that you feel passionate about. So what can and what are those things that can aspire to this art of allowing? So there can be things like the type of childhood that you had, whether you had a good childhood, a bad childhood, whether you were loved, not loved by your parents, siblings, family, etc. And this distorts our perception as we grow older and for what we look for in other people. Other things can be adult experiences you've had. So as you grow up in life, certain things happen to you. For instance, you might have worked in a workplace and you were bullied. And through that being bullied, it really lowered your self-esteem as well as your confidence in who you were, what you are, and where you wanted to go in life. And just totally changed that direction in your life because of one person. So the art of allowing comes into it when you're in a discussion with somebody about a subject that you both don't see eye to eye to. And sometimes that's about knowing when to let it go and just to know when to agree to disagree. What does that mean? That means neutralizing the conversation. So in other words, if it's getting a little bit heated, sometimes in a conversation, the art of allowing is to say to that person, you know what, I really see where you're coming from and I totally understand. I was just giving across my point of view from my research and what I've found out, and it's only my perception and you're allowed to have yours. So I fully understand, love you for who you are, but also want to allow you to have your own ideals as well, because we all need to own what our ideals are. We all need to own who we are and the decisions that we make, good or bad, in this life moving forward. So there's a lot of people who are in that situation right now. So there's a lot of divide in the world because some people aren't allowing other people just to do what they think's right for them. And it's always hard to do that when you may have the perception that other people may get hurt. But we need to realize that that is part of their journey. And that is the art of allowing them to just move forward and do what they need to do. Other things that can come in to this situation, because you're getting all uptight and tense, usually, and a little bit upset and heated, is that we just need to take a deep breath, slow everything down. Have you ever been in that situation? If you have, please let me know in the comments. So if you are in that situation, just take that deep breath, neutralize the conversation, and just allow that person to believe what they need to believe. I mean, sure, we all know about planting seeds, right? Planting seeds is just planting a seed every now and then for somebody so that they may or may not take a look at the information that you have to offer. And that's how people can also come up with their own ideals, even though you've been feeding them seeds. This happens all the time from government and other institutions and people around you. They are planting seeds, which also can be seen